Hey everybody, today I want to make a video that just explains a particular problem I had with my Mamiya C220. And just to cut to the chase, I'm going to show you what the problem is and I'll tell you immediately why it's happening. So this is the problem. Well, that right there, you see that blank frame? And it's happened a few times recently. I've gotten home and developed my photos and found there's a blank frame in the middle. What's happening is you're holding the shutter release halfway down and then the scene changes and you're releasing it. And it turns out that just the design of this camera makes it so that if you do that, it's really easy to create a blank frame. This camera, you notice you got all this Rube Goldberg contraption of levers and everything like that works the shutter release mechanism. So you see up here, this is where you would screw a cable release in, and then the shutter release has a thing that goes inside here, and there's a little lever here on the side. When you go halfway down, you're actually going right past, there's a little hidden lever in here that we can't see that is tripping the double exposure protection mechanism inside the camera. So once you've gone past that point, it says, oh, you can advance a frame, but you can't take another shot until you do so. And what'll happen is you go down and you won't even hear it. It's a little subtle click. It'll just go tick. That's before you hit the actual shutter release, which is right here. So if you go down just a little bit, you'll hear that little snick, and that means that suddenly the film advance is freed up and the camera thinks you've already made the shot. This is double exposure protection. But if you do that kind of thing where I'm going to take a shot, just kidding, then you're going to end up with a blank frame. It's all wound up, ready to go. Cock the shutter, and then we'll just a regular exposure. Cock the shutter, the camera's ready to go. Now, what's going to happen, I'm going to actually do it very lightly. Right there, it just went tick. I'm going to release it. Imagine you're doing what I was doing on Friday and chasing my grandson around with this camera in hand, and suddenly he moves and, oh, he doesn't look cute like he did a minute ago. Let me change positions. I just made a blank frame. Notice that my advance is working. Let me do another blank frame. Notice shutter is still cocked. I'm going to do this again. It just went tick, the quietest of noises. Now, if I see the scene changes, what the heck? I can't take the shot. Maybe I forgot something. Oh, shutter's cocked. Oh, let me just advance the frame. We just made a blank frame. So, if you catch yourself in time, this is what you do. Let me demonstrate. So you advance the frame, you've cocked the shutter, and you're getting ready to take a shot, and you realize, uh-oh, it's not letting me, but you know that you had advanced the film before, and you know you cocked the shutter. The way to solve it, there's two ways. You can either just cheap and cheerful reach in here and do the shutter release with this little lever in here, just force it, or I'll demonstrate the same thing again. Ready to go. We'll go halfway down. There it was. Now I can't take the picture. On the side, there's a little knob here, and it says single, and you just twist it so it says multi. That will disable the double exposure protection. Now you can take a shot, but save yourself trouble. Turn it back immediately. So that's all I got for you today. If you're watching this, that means you probably have one of these cameras. And I love this camera. This is such a joy to use. And it is a little bit fiddly. It's got issues, but that's what makes it so fun to use. Go out and shoot a roll. Have a great day. Thank you for watching.